Welcome back to our channel Scientia Academiae. This video features O-Level Biology 5090 Paper 2 questions from the May-June 2016 session. Today, we're diving into some interesting questions about human development, digestion, and diet. We've got a lot to cover, so let's jump right in. Question 4 carries 9 marks and has 2 parts, A and B. First up, let's look at the question, which is about fetal development. We have a diagram showing a fetus inside its mother. In part A, we need to identify different parts of the diagram and fill in labels based on this diagram. The first label asks about a structure that contains urea released by fetus. The answer is C, D, or E. Choose one. In the second label we need to identify a region that contains cells, almost all of which could be used for determining the sex of the fetus. The answer is C or D. Pick one. The third label talks about a structure that is used to expel the fetus at birth. The answer is F. The last label is a temporary structure that would have been expelled during menstruation if pregnancy had not occurred. The answer is E. In part B, we're focusing on a critical issue impacting newborns, the effects of drug use during pregnancy. Every day, countless babies are born experiencing severe withdrawal symptoms due to their mothers using drugs during pregnancy. Part 1 asks to name a drug which the mother may have taken during pregnancy that might cause these withdrawal symptoms. The answer is heroin, alcohol, nicotine, or any other addictive drug. In Part 2 suggest how drugs taken by the mother have been able to affect her developing fetus. The answer is that when drugs are taken by the mother enter her bloodstream and diffuse across the placenta into the fetal blood supply. They travel through the umbilical cord via the umbilical vein to the developing fetus, which can lead to various health effects depending on the drug and timing. Moving on to question 5 about digestion, which carries 10 marks. We'll be focusing on how specific enzymes break down different food substrates into their end products. First, let's look at diagram F, which represents the action of protease. Protease is an enzyme that works in the small intestine. Its job is to break down proteins into amino acids, which are then absorbed and utilized by the body for various functions. Moving on to diagram G, we see the enzyme amylase. Amylase acts in the mouth, small intestine, or duodenum, pick one, where it begins the digestion of starch. Starch is broken down into maltose, a simpler sugar, which is further digested as it travels through the digestive system. Finally, let's examine diagram H. Here, we have the enzyme lipase, which functions in the small intestine or duodenum, pick one. Lipase is responsible for breaking down fat, lipid or oil, choose one. The enzyme splits them into fatty acid and glycerol. Understanding these processes highlights the remarkable efficiency of our digestive system and the crucial role that enzymes play in our nutrition and overall health. In part B, describe what happens to these amino acids from the point of digestion until they reach the liver. After protein digestion, amino acids are absorbed through the villi in the small intestine. They enter capillaries in the villi and are carried in the blood plasma to the liver via the hepatic portal vein, where they are processed and utilized for various functions. Next, let's move to question 6, which carries 10 marks. Now let's talk about nutrients. Table 6.1 is a list of some of the constituents of a healthy human diet. In part A, Part 1 state one of these constituents that does not require digestion. A constituent that does not require digestion is mineral salts, fiber, or roughage. Choose one, which passes through the digestive system largely unchanged. In Part A, Part 2 state one of these constituents that is the body's main storage substance. The body's main storage substance is fat or lipid, choose one, which stores energy efficiently. In Part B, name 2 dietary constituents that are missing from the list in Table 6.1 and for each state 2 reasons for its importance in the diet. 2 essential dietary constituents missing from the list are water. 1. Water plays a crucial role in regulating body temperature by facilitating sweating and evaporation, which helps prevent overheating and maintain homeostasis. 2. Water, as a vital component of blood and other bodily fluids, enables the efficient transport of nutrients, hormones, and waste products throughout the body. Vitamin C. 1. Vitamin C is essential for preventing scurvy, a disease that arises from its deficiency. 2. Vitamin C is vital for collagen synthesis, which supports the health of skin, blood vessels, and connective tissues. In part C, let's consider the chimpanzee as an animal whose metabolism is very similar to that of a human, but one type of chimpanzee lacks the gene responsible for the manufacture of amylase. Suggest how this will affect the diet of this type of chimpanzee. The answer is the chimpanzee lacking the gene for amylase will likely have difficulty digesting starch. This means its diet will need to consist of little or no starch, relying more on sugar, fruit, animals, or other sources of energy such as fat or protein. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more educational content. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below.